everyone, and welcome to another episode of Love Neon with Celebrities. So today on this video we are going to do a mini read. I guess there's no point in saying mini read because I don't know how long this reading is going to be, but however, we are going to do a pull on Miss Rihanna and Mr. ASAP Rocky. Now, this reading was at random. I was just curious about the energy, surrounding them at this time. I understand that, they've been together for a minute. I'm not sure about like how long exactly, but they've been together and they have, two beautiful children. And I was wondering, and I know probably, some of you guys who are a fan of Rihanna, I don't know if some of you guys are a fan of ASAP Rocky, but if you're fans of Rihanna, you would like to know, like, what's the tea, what's going on within that energy. So we're going to see what we're going to pull on today. So you know how it goes, guys. Neon Love, for those of you that don't know, basically what I do is, if it's a couple, I basically pull on them as a couple, and then I will pull on them individually, just to get a good feel of what's going on. And I also want to show you guys also, if you guys are new, these are the oracle cards that I use based off, the Neon Love. I call it Love Neon because I'm not trying to copyright, but these are the cards. This is the card deck that I forever use, depending on what celebrity I choose to pull on or what celebrity you guys want to see. If you guys notice, I'm just going to do an example. What I'm looking for is, certain symbols. Like as I'm pulling out cards, you'll see these symbols, and these symbols would give secret messages. So we're going to do this reading and see if there are any secret messages about, what the future holds, what is going on, that kind of thing. Hopefully it's nothing to do with that, but yeah, you guys get the gist. All right, before I get started, quick disclaimer. Everything about this reading, as well as all of my readings, is 100% alleged unless it comes out of the person's mouth. So if, the people that are working behind Rihanna and ASAP Rocky are not saying anything, or if Rihanna and ASAP are not saying anything at all, do not take it seriously. This is for entertainment purposes only. I would not tolerate any criticism. As always, I don't want to block anybody, and I understand everyone, has an opinion, but I would not tolerate any negative comments, okay? That ruins the energy. But with that being said, we're going to get started. I am going to first pull on, should I try doing them as a couple, or should I try doing them individually? Let's do this, because I'm always doing them individually then a couple. Let's do it reverse. So I would pull on them as a couple. I'm going to pull out a total of 6 cards, and I'm going to ask, certain questions and see, what the cards have to say. So let me stop my talking. I'm going to cleanse my hands with floater water, and I'm going to pray over my cards as I usually do. So you guys hold tight. I'm going to cut the camera off in a moment and we will proceed with the reading. Okay guys, so I prayed over the cards and I'm getting ready to ask the first question. This question pertains first to both Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. And the first question I would like to ask is, what is up next in their relationship? Dear God, give me the most precise response concerning Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. What is next in their relationship? What is coming up next in their relationship for Rihanna and ASAP Rocky? Okay. So, as you guys see, a card did jump out. And the first card we have, guys, is Ghosted. ghosted with a blank mark. Wow. So I feel as though that this pertains to the energy now, allegedly, that someone is either ghosting each other. From the looks of it, it may come from ASAP Rocky side, where at times that he may ghost Rihanna. Like Rihanna may be trying to reach out to him, you know, about some things or have a discussion, and he may seem to avoid it. So it's a lot of those ghosted moments there. Wow, that's really interesting, like right off the bat. Okay. Alrighty. But yeah, guys, I really feel as though that this is definitely coming from ASAP Rocky's personality. Like, there could be times where Rihanna could be trying to have a conversation with him or try to talk to him, and he may figure out, like, doesn't really know what to say or how to handle it, so he just ghosts her. Like, I kind of see them in a text message where, you know, she's, you know, trying to reply, you know how they talk via text messaging, and then, you know, he runs out of things to say, and it's just this blank mark. Oh boy. Alright, guys, so that's the first card. So we're going to move this on over to the side, and we're going to work on the next card. So the next question I am going to ask is, what challenges and obstacles should Rihanna and ASAP Rocky should be aware of in their relationship? Spirit, give the most precise response again to both Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. What challenges and obstacles would they face within their relationship? What challenges and obstacles would they face in their relationship? Okay, guys, so another card did come out. I'm going to put it in the center here. We're going to flip this over, and we have the synergy card. We could achieve so much more together than we would individually. So it looks to me that there is some attraction there, that they bond with each other's energy, even though it seems as though that there are moments where it's like this. But as I explained in my past videos, and I will say it again, like, relationships are not perfect. You're gonna have ups and downs in a relationship. So there could be like a thing where they feel that, you know, that together they can achieve so much more together than individually. This energy that I feel, somehow that I feel like this is coming from ASAP Rocky. And that's so crazy. So it's coming from ASAP Rocky. Oh wow, guys, wow. So the synergy card, we got the synergy. So they match with each other, like energy wise. Let me refresh my memory what synergy means. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, so it says that the synergy relationships occur when partners, number one, partners play to their strengths and contribute unique skills towards a common goal. Number two, there's an empathic mirroring or reciprocation of feelings and actions. Number three, information present in the joint state of multiple variables cannot be extracted from the individual parts considered individually. And number four, both individuals completely understand each other and work together to accomplish greatness. So it's the same thing what I said. Basically, I had to refresh my memory because I know this card had came out once before. But basically, they matches with each other's energy. It's almost like mirroring per se, that they feel that with together they can achieve certain goals and duties with what it is that they need to do together rather than doing it individually. I still say as though this is coming from ASAP part, because Rihanna, to me, you know, like, she's headstrong, so, you know, he's sticking by her. And I see that she's the type that's kind of like, you know, she'll work hard and, you know, do her thing. And she gives me vibes that, you know, I'm going to do it either way, you know, with or without a man. Because as you can see, she's a very successful businesswoman. And I can see where she may become, like, kind of like, you know, like independent per se. Like, feel as though that, okay, she don't need a man to do this. She don't need a man to do that. And I kind of see him just saying, you know, we can do it better together rather than doing it individually, if that makes sense with you guys. I'm trying to explain I'm trying to explain certain things, but that's what I kind of see with her. Yeah, so that's very interesting. All right, guys, so that is the second card, synergy. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to move this card aside, and we are going to work on the next card. Okay, guys, so let's work on the next question. The next question I'm going to ask is, are there any red flags Rihanna and ASAP Rocky should be aware of in their relationship? Spirit, are there any red flags that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky should be aware of in their relationship? Are there any red flags that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky should be aware of in their relationship? Spirit, give me the most precise response. Are there any red flags that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky should be aware of in their relationship? Alright, so a card did come out. It's like cards just keeps constantly popping out, right? And that's something. Okay, let's flip this over. And the third card we have catfish. I'm not really who I say I am. Wow. Wow, guys. Okay, so there's a catfish between the two. And I don't want to just be on this video being like that this is, to me, coming from ASAP Rocky. I really don't want to. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how in the world, why in the world, you know, it would be like Rihanna? You know what I mean? But I know it could be her, but I'm getting vibes that this is coming from him. And I'm not saying just not to be picky. So you guys know what this means, that this is an indication if it's catfish. This means when a person, you know, comes into a relationship or is in a relationship, they'll be acting one way, but really they're not who they think they are. I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm not going to try to be picking on ASAP Rocky. I'm really not, guys. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to move this card. This is the third card. We have catfish. Oh, boy. Let's proceed with the next card. Okay, guys, so we're going to go for the fourth card. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what is the current energy surrounding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response. What is the current energy surrounding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky? What is the current energy surrounding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky? What is the current energy surrounding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response. Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. lot of cards to come out to get my attention. Allow them to fly out if necessary. Okay, guys, I'm looking at this card here. So I'm going to take it out, flip it over, and oh boy. Okay, guys, so allegedly, not allegedly, but you guys see here, immature. So right now, I'm not really at a place in my life where I can fulfill the demands of a healthy relationship. So I'm not going to say his name again. Yo, I'm not going to say his name again no more. But you guys know, because we've seen this once before with the immature card. It means, you know, someone in a relationship is immature, and I don't think it's Rihanna. Oh boy. Okay, guys, so I don't think it's Rihanna with this one, so we're going to move this one aside. All right. So let's work on the fifth card. I'm going to ask the same question again. Sorry, guys, I'm at work and people are leaving. It's like actually raining out. I'm so tired of the rain. Okay, Spirit, anything else regarding Rihanna's and ASAP Rocky's relationship? What is the energy? What is the current energy surrounding Rihanna and her relationship with ASAP Rocky? Okay, guys, I see a card right here. It's like the highest, so I'm going to take this out. The next card we have is, oh, let's see, I hope not. Look. Really, y'all? Oh, boy. Okay, guys, we got the toxic card. I was not jinxing this shit either. Are you kidding me right now? If our relationship is going to have such a negative impact on your mental health, maybe you're better off without me. Wow. Wow, wow. So allegedly, there could be some toxicity within the relationship. Whew. Wow. Again, guys, I don't know who is the one that's dealing with mental health, because, you know, like I always tell you guys, I don't know about anyone's background. I know Rihanna. I don't know that much about ASAP Rocky, but I'm not familiar with anyone's background about someone's mental health and whatnot. So, oh boy. Okay, so let's move this along. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. Oh, whew. Okay. What other questions we can ask? Okay, guys, so the next question I'm going to ask is, should Rihanna and ASAP Rocky get married? Spirit, give the most precise response. Should Rihanna and ASAP get married? Should Rihanna and ASAP get married? Okay, guys, we have another card that appeared to come out. And the next card that we have, guys, is losing interest. I just don't feel the same way anymore. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, I feel as though that this is coming from Rihanna. This coming from Rihanna telling ASAP Rocky, sorry guys, I'm on this chart, on this holder, and I'm trying to hold into it without it tilting over, but I see Rihanna saying this to to ASAP Rocky. I just don't feel the same way anymore. Guys, I'm not sure if, I haven't heard any news regarding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky in a while. The last news I heard, oh sweet Jesus, it's raining like cats and dogs out there. Sorry guys, but the last news I heard was something about ASAP Rocky got in trouble with the feds. And, you know, people, you know, the blogs were talking about it and whatnot. But it has been, like, to me, a little hush-hush since. It seems like that, we have been seeing Rihanna, you know, she's been doing her, you know, her business thing, you know, with Fenty and all that good stuff. But the part about ASAP Rocky and, you know, the incident with the guns, I believe it was a gun, or he put a gun on somebody or something like that didn't happen. That is what was reported, you know, quite some time ago. So it could be like some issues going on behind the scenes, allegedly. That's why I feel like these cards are starting to come out. Like there are some issues that have been going on within the relationship. And it is alleged that Rihanna, you know, could be losing interest, and she could be, you know, preparing to move on from the relationship. Because I had this question too about this. The reason why I even asked that question about should Rihanna and ASAP Rocky get married is that I feel as though that, because I know some people, it's like, okay, you got 2 kids, you should, you know, get married. And there is no married link there. I feel like on ASAP Rocky's part that he really wants to, you know, for Rihanna to marry, but Rihanna is, to me, like she's on a different scale. She's on a different scale than he is. To me, this is my personal opinion. I don't know if you guys agree of it, but this is what I feel. I definitely feel as though that she is definitely on a different scale. She deserves to be on with someone who is like higher than ASAP. I'm telling the honest opinion. That she should definitely be with someone who is higher. Wow. So this could be like a realization by saying, you know, like how, you know, how Rihanna could be feeling. Like she's starting to lose interest. You know, she's tired of the bullshit. Allegedly, ASAP may have some, you know, immature ways. He may have, you know, in the beginning, you know, he was acting one way, but really, you know, another side of him is coming out. Where, you know, she tries to communicate with him and he's ghosting her. And then there's like this toxicity. Either way, this toxicity and, you know, this talk of feeling as though they need to do, you know, they feel as though that, you know, or he feels as though like being with her, with them being together, they can do things together. Okay guys, so we pulled out a total of 6 cards. So I don't see any secret messages. However, I will pull out an additional card and I'm going to ask this question. Spirit, what can Rihanna and ASAP Rocky expect this year in their relationship? What can Rihanna and ASAP Rocky expect this year in their relationship? Okay, we have 1 card. What can ASAP Rocky and Rihanna expect this year in their relationship? Okay, I see 1 card here. I'm going to pull this one out as well. Seems like we got 2 additional cards. Wow. So we have the experiment card. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. And The next one we have is unavailable. I am not able to be in a relationship right now. We can hang out, but I can't give you more. So this seems like to me that this is an indication that allegedly Rihanna and ASAP could break up. They could break up. It could be getting to a point, because you see the unavailable goes along with the, you know, the losing interest. And I feel as though that that's definitely coming from Rihanna's energy, along with all the other cards that we pulled. The experiment card, as always, I am not sure where that come from. Obviously, either ASAP Rocky or Rihanna, you know, may like to experiment or maybe curious about some things. It could be the both of them. From Rihanna's energy, I get, and I know that, you know, they know she may not be like that, but I got this vibe from her that she could be bisexual. Like Rihanna could be bisexual in a way, or is bisexual. So that card could have came out because of her. No, it's definitely not ASAP Rocky. I feel as though that this is coming from like her energy with the experiment card. Okay, so I am going to move this one aside and the unavailable, and we're going to go over the cards real quick to see what we got. Alright guys, so we have Ghosted. Okay, we have Ghosted. We have Catfish. We have Synergy. We have Immature. Okay, we have Unavailable. We have Experiment. We have Losing Interest. And we have Toxic. Okay, so these are a total of 8 cards. I'm going to get back with you guys to see if there are any secret messages, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so it shows that there are no secret messages within that portion of the reading, so we're going to proceed on the next part. I am going to be reading on Rihanna and ASAP individually. I'm going to start with Rihanna first, because ladies first before gents. And I'm going to pull out a total of 6 cards and just see, you know, how is her energy regarding her love life with ASAP Rocky. It could be possible that, yes, the same cards may come out. If that's the case, then that means that, you know, it's accurate. So let's see what we got. Alright guys, we are back. So we are going to get started on the reading pertaining to Rihanna. So the first question I am going to ask is, let's see, what does Rihanna need to know about her relationship to ASAP Rocky? Okay. Spirit, again, the most precise response pertaining to Rihanna's relationship with ASAP Rocky. What does Rihanna need to know regarding her relationship to ASAP Rocky? What does Rihanna need to know regarding her relationship? Oh, kind of like 2 cards came out. What? Hold on. Kind of like a slip up here. Okay. Spirit, what does Rihanna need to know regarding her relationship with ASAP Rocky? What does Rihanna need to know? What does Rihanna need to know regarding her relationship with ASAP Rocky. Alright guys, it does look like a card that flipped forward kind of came out, and we have the first card, unstable. To be honest, I'm kind of a mess. So this is an indication, guys, that the relationship that Rihanna is with ASAP Rocky is allegedly unstable. So that's one of the things allegedly she needs to know, allegedly, regarding her relationship, that it is unstable. Spirit, what can Rihanna expect this year in her love life? What can Rihanna expect this year in her love life? What can Rihanna expect this year in her love life? What can Rihanna expect this year in her love life? Spirit, give me the most precise response. What can Rihanna expect this year in her love life? Okay guys, so two cards kind of came out. Alright, so the first card that we have is Polly. I don't know if I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. So let's see. So well, this allegedly could be an indication here that Rihanna is very well aware that, you know, she's not meant to be with one person. She could be having urges where, you know, she feels like she needs to be like with someone else, maybe possibly more than one person. Because I did mention earlier that she gives me like bisexual vibes. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this. Maybe some of you guys have felt it too regarding Rihanna. That's why the Polly card came out. I don't know what the fuck somebody's calling me. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, yes, it could be an indication that Rihanna wants to see more, date other people, and it's alleged that she may feel that she's not meant to be with, one person for the rest of her life. And the other card that we have here is children. This is bigger than the two of us, and there's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions since we can't afford to play games here. So I feel as though that this is in reference to her children and the alleged rift that she may be having with ASAP Rocky. I kind of see them like explaining, saying, it's no time for the BS. We have children. It's no time to play games, but there's still games being played. So yes, guys, this definitely refers to the cards that I pulled out earlier pertaining to, the relationship between Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, that there allegedly could be like some things going on where, one is trying to tell the other, and I feel like this is coming from Rihanna's energy, that one is trying to, that she's trying to tell ASAP Rocky, allegedly, that, it's no time in playing games. Like, we have children. We have to make thoughtful decisions. And I think that this could be, like, from the incident that he got himself into. I actually did a little Google search just out of curiosity, and there is reportedly supposed to be like a trial coming up, so that could be referring to that. And that's why I feel as though allegedly that Rihanna is like coming at him like with no bullshit, like saying that, you know, there's a lot more at stake. Think about your children if you go to jail, that kind of thing. And, you know, she's getting to a point where she's starting to begin to lose interest, allegedly. So it may want to go with other people. So yeah, it makes perfect sense, guys. All right, so those are the second and third cards. So we're going to pull on the next card. Okay, guys, let's ask this question. How does Rihanna feel about ASAP Rocky? Spirit, what is the current energy concerning Rihanna and how she feels about ASAP Rocky? What is the current energy regarding Rihanna and how does she feel about ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. How does she currently feel about ASAP Rocky? I did see a card. Oh, the card actually came out. And guys, looky here. Oh boy, this resonates to the uninterested card. Losing interest, I mean, no spark. We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. Yeah, she is definitely losing interest in him. I'm very curious to know, like, to pull on him and see what in the world he's thinking about. But yeah, Rihanna is getting to that point, guys, where allegedly she's losing interest. Okay, let's proceed on to the next card. All right, the next question. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask this question again. Are there any red flags that Rihanna should be aware of regarding ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to Rihanna. Are there any red flags that Rihanna should be aware of regarding her boyfriend ASAP Rocky? Are there any red flags Rihanna should be aware of regarding her relationship to ASAP Rocky? Are there any red flags? Okay, we have 3 cards here. We have, let's say, spiritual or love struck, but we have red flags. So I said, are there any red flags? And we got the red flags card. You promise yourself you'll never date someone like me again. Oh my goodness. Seriously? You promise yourself you'll never date someone like me again. So this is kind of like in the mind, like, wow, that's very interesting. You know, guys, why I say it's interesting? Because it's kind of like, imagine if Rihanna was in a mirror and she's looking at herself in the mirror. Let's just say like her past self. And we already know she, you know, had a history with Drake. She had a history with the other guy. The other billionaire man. I don't know what he did to her, but she was in a relationship with him. But it was that man. It was Drake. And it was Chris Brown. And it's like something in her head. Like, imagine, guys, she's looking in the mirror. And herself is telling herself that you promise you'll never date someone like me again. So it's saying that Rihanna came across that same energy, allegedly, that she dealt with Drake with, and she dealt with Chris Brown with. Now, with the beating part, I'm not saying that this man is beating. I'm not saying ASAP Rocky is not beating on Rihanna. I'm not, no, she ain't taking any of that shit anymore. But it's like the being ungrateful and cheating kind of thing. Like it's something that happened in the past that Rihanna dealt with both Drake and Chris Brown. It could be the immatureness, it could be the unstableness, the toxicity. But looking at this card, this is what I'm seeing. Like, herself is telling herself, and I hope I'm making sense, guys. Herself is telling herself that she promised herself that she would not fall for the same man again. And to be honest, it's a challenge, to tell you the truth. It really is a challenge, because I go through the same thing. It's very, very tricky, because there's so many tricksters in the world, guys, when you're thinking that you meet someone good, and you get to know that person, and as time goes on, that shit changes to the point that it gives you triggers from what you dealt with in your past. So this red flag card, to me, resemblance to that toxicity card, that unstable card, that no spark card, if that makes sense. So I hope I'm making sense with you guys. Like, this is really something. This really is. This is a really interesting read. I'm telling you. Okay, guys, this is the fourth card. Let's proceed on to the fifth card. Okay, guys, so I'm going to work on the last question. So the next question I am going to ask the cards is, what changes should Rihanna make in her relationship with ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to Rihanna. What changes should she make regarding her relationship with ASAP Rocky? What changes should Rihanna make regarding her relationship with ASAP Rocky? What changes should Rihanna make regarding her relationship with ASAP Rocky? What changes should Rihanna make regarding her relationship? Oh, the cards keep moving back and forth. Okay. What changes should Rihanna make regarding her relationship to ASAP Rocky? Spirit, give me the most precise response. What changes should Rihanna make towards her relationship to ASAP Rocky? All here. Okay, guys, so the last question that I asked the cards was, what changes should Rihanna make in her relationship with ASAP Rocky? And we got clear. I'm more interested in the thrill of the chase than in forming meaningful relationships. Wow. So, guys, it seems to me like allegedly this relationship would not work well between her and ASAP. I'm going to feel like allegedly that Rihanna may be in one of them stages where she just feel like she wants to play everybody, where she's getting to a point in her life where she doesn't. Okay, guys, so I'm sorry about that. The camera cut off. But as I was saying, is that the reason why this player card came out is because I feel as though Rihanna is getting to a point where she is not giving two fucks no more when it comes down to, men in general. That she's going to get to a point where she's going to meet them and going to want to play them. She's not going to try to take them, seriously anymore, because she is tired of the BS. I feel as though that is why this poly card came out. You know how some women, this is what happens, and this mainly pertains to women. This is what happens. So when a woman, or maybe even with a man, I'm not gonna, downright the man, or anything like that, men in general, but when a person who goes through one bad relationship after the next, unfortunately, they'll get to a point where they just give up. They don't give no fucks in general. And they'll start getting that thought that, like, oh, okay, you don't care about me, then I'm not going to care about you. You don't give a fuck about me, I'm not going to give a fuck about you. And I feel like that's the energy that could be happening to Rihanna once this relationship, allegedly once this relationship will go sideways. ASAP Rocky, she's just gonna get to a point that, you know, she doesn't really care anymore. Now, keep in mind, you know, she's blessed financially. You know, she is a billionaire. She's got her shit established. If I was like her, I wouldn't even be worrying about, you know, like a fucking man, how they act or whatever. But every person, I feel, needs that. So it's unfortunate that, you know, Rihanna may, you know, come around just being a player, because she done had it with these dudes. And just thinking about, she's with this man, and, you know, I don't know if they call him a man, or, you know, he downright immature, but she is with him, and unfortunately he's not acting right according to the cards. So she just getting to a point where, you know, she just doesn't want to, you know, she doesn't want to deal with it anymore. She doesn't want to take any dudes seriously. So I feel as though that this is why this card came out. Alright, guys, so I'm going to move this over to the side. So this concludes Rihanna's reading. So we have no spark. Sorry about the camera, guys. We have no spark. We have the player card. We have unstable. We have children. We have red flags, which that is really deep, because that really definitely to me screams her. And we have Polly. Wow. So I don't really think there are any secret messages depending on the cards that I pull. So we are going to proceed to ASAP Rocky's reading. Okay, guys, so I am back. Now we are going to do a quick pull on ASAP Rocky. I know I was doing Rihanna. Actually, that was yesterday. I was pulling so much on Rihanna, I didn't even know it was time for me to go home. I was tired, I was drained. So I was like, I would have to do ASAP Rocky's part the next day. So here we are. So guys, I am going to pull out a total of 6 cards. Again, I'm going to see if, you know, I get any secret messages or anything like that, or if I feel the urge to pull another card. So this is a rather interesting reading, but let's see what we can get. So the first question I'm going to ask, this is going to pertain to ASAP Rocky, is that how does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? So I'm going to say a prayer over the cards real quick, and following that I'm going to ask the same question. Dear God, I ask you to give me the most precise response pertaining to ASAP Rocky. What the fans would like to know is, how does ASAP Rocky feel about his girlfriend Rihanna? The current energy, how does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? Or what is his feelings about Rihanna? Sorry, guys. I'm forever mumbling. How does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? How does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? How does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? Okay, we have some cards that came out. Let's see what we got. And how I do, guys, I usually go by the cards that follows within the most reads. So the responses I got from Rihanna will, I would say blend in with ASAP's responses. So we actually have a total of 5 cards here. So let's see. How does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? Okay, so I'm going to start with this card here, and we have boundaries. I'm going to push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. Okay, so allegedly there could be some boundaries going on within the relationship with him. With ASAP, he may want to go above and beyond. And to me, this definitely sounds like Rihanna, because as I explained to you guys on her part of the read, that Rihanna is, she has been through some things within her love life. And, us fans, we've been along for the ride with that. I'm not going to go into detail because we all know. So maybe at this time, she's putting, certain boundaries on herself. And then you have ASAP Rocky's trying to push those boundaries, but at the same time, he's basically leaving it up to her to decide what she wants to do within the relationship. So that is one card. Okay, so we have 4 cards here. I want to pick the next one at random. I'm asking the same question again. How does ASAP Rocky feel about Rihanna? Okay, guys, so I asked the same question, and I selected this card. I'm going to flip it over. Wow, we have the immature card. Right now, I'm not really at a place in my life where I can fulfill the demands of a healthy relationship. So this card kind of came out before within the relationship. And I said that if the cards actually repeated, if they ever, came out per se, then that is, the most accurate to me. So it is alleged that ASAP Rocky may feel that Rihanna is immature, which, boy, it don't make no sense to me. The immatureness is on his side, so I don't understand how in the world he's going to think that, she is immature. That doesn't make any sense. But a typical person, especially certain men, is that they feel that at times they are never wrong. They are never wrong with such things. It's always the woman's fault, and I feel as though that this could be one of those things. Well, we already know that Rihanna is not immature, so yeah. Alright, guys, let me shuffle the card deck. Let's think of the next question here. I'm going to ask the typical question. What is the current energy surrounding ASAP Rocky regarding his relationship to Rihanna? Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining again to ASAP Rocky. What is the current relationship surrounding him and his girlfriend Rihanna? What is the current relationship surrounding him and Rihanna? Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to ASAP Rocky. What is his current energy regarding his relationship with Rihanna? This is the current energy regarding Rihanna. Is ASAP's energy regarding his relationship with Rihanna? Spirit, give me the most precise response. So obvious. And kind of energy
and his relationship, Rihanna. His ASAP Rocky's. Oh, cards want to jump all over the place. Okay. What is the current energy around ASAP Rocky regarding Rihanna? Guys, I did see a card coming out, and let's see. Oh, so we have Polly again. Wow. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. So, guys, so the Polly thing allegedly seems accurate. I mean, there's allegedly seems as though that there is some, some poly relationships going on, and not just with Rihanna either. Wow. So does that consider them being in an open relationship? Because if you're polyamorous, I feel like that basically means that you are indeed in a open relationship. But you see, their boyfriend and girlfriend are not married or anything. So, all right, guys. So we got Polly on both sides. Yeah, it could be alleged like an open relationship. Let's see, what else can we get? Is there anything else that we need to know regarding ASAP Rocky about his relationship to Rihanna? Or any other current energies that are going on within the relationship? Regarding ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. Okay, guys, so let's take a look and see. So 3 cards had came out. Let's see what they are. The first card that we have is a connection. Whatever ends up happening with us, I'm grateful to have met you and for the connection that we have. So there is a certain connection within their relationship. The next card that we have is, okay. Get the freak out of here, bro. Are you serious? Guys, we have a queer card. Ooh, I didn't think that was going to come out, unless it's going to come out for, I'm not even going to say anything, but hot the minus. Polly, queer, being a part of the LGBTQ plus community is a really important aspect in my identity. Oh, okay. Everything's alleged. Okay. It's alleged, and I don't control the cards. I don't control what comes the fuck out of these cards. So I'm telling anybody, I swear, please do not come at me with any of this. But there's poly all over this relationship, and you guys know what poly means. If you don't know what poly means, Google it. I'm silent for a minute. Wow. What do you guys think of this? Come on, guys. You got to tell me. Oh, my goodness. This card right here, we got to talk about this. Anyone that comes across this video, share your thoughts and opinions. Okay, all right. We're going to see. Let's see what the third card is. The third card we have is abusive. I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out a pattern of abuse that's deeply rooted in me. Oh, wow. That one is not good. Neither. Okay, so... Now, let's see. So, with the abuse card, going back into Rihanna's reading, remember I told you guys the little statement referring to one card of Rihanna speaking to herself, saying that you'll never go through this again? I'm going to have to put 100% ledge all through this whole video. I really hope that this is not the case. This is not what's going on. These two are a shocker. But then you see the poly card follows before that. And it follows all within a relationship. This card came out between the both of them. This card came out with her. And now this card comes out with him. And now he has got the money. Okay. I'm so speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. This one, however, I'm hoping that Rihanna is not going through this behind closed doors. This is concerning here. And that's why I was saying earlier within her reading that she feels like she's getting like fed up, where she's getting to a point where I feel like she's not going to give a fuck about love anymore. She's not going to give a fuck about men. She's going to play them like they play her, do them as they do her. Yeah, guys, this is something. And then we have the connection card here. As I say, what I feel like, I believe they have a certain connection in certain aspects, but we got this other part here. And then we got all, you know, this freaky deaky stuff going on, and boundaries. And look at here, even with the boundaries card, look, I'm going to push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. So it does show that ASAP could be trying to push Rihanna's boundaries, and it could be in reference, you know, to this and, you know, to the other thing and stuff like that. And is he the type that gets angry when things don't go his way? Does he turn this way, allegedly? Is he hiding? Is he in a closet? Oh boy. Okay, guys. So, wow, ain't this something? This is something up in here. So, okay, guys. So, I don't know what to say here. This is something. Okay, guys. So, I'm not gonna talk anymore about these cards. I'm speechless. I'm gonna put them up together with the rest of them. It's a total of 6. Should I even pull out an extra card? We got a little bit more time left, about 4 minutes. So let me just pull out another card. Okay, guys. So we're gonna shuffle for another card, and the next question I'm gonna ask regarding to ASAP Rocky is that what challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky will have to face in his relationship to Rihanna. Okay, let me see. What challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky will have to face in his relationship with Rihanna? Alright guys, a card came out and we have ghosted. So the cards reflect, this is another card that came out before, ghosted. So what challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky will have to face is being ghosted by Rihanna, allegedly. Now, this card kind of came out and I was thinking that it could be him, or maybe they could be doing it with each other. Like somehow that one's doing it and then the other one is doing it. It's like, okay, you do that to me, then I do that to you. So obviously, allegedly, Rihanna has ghosted ASAP Rocky, you know, at times. Probably when she's feeling frustrated. Okay, let's see what the next card. I'm going to make this, guys, my last card, and we're going to conclude this reading. Any other challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky would have to face with Rihanna, Spirit, and any more challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky will have to face regarding Rihanna. Any other challenges and obstacles ASAP Rocky will have to face. Regarding Rihanna. Okay guys, so another card came out. We have Crush. I can't help but smile every time I think about you. So this card came out once before in a past reading, and usually in what this card says to me is that I asked that were there going to be any challenges or any obstacles. It is alleged that when this card comes out, it is an indication that there could be a crush that is going to catch that person's eye, meaning that there may be a crush that's coming in that's going to get Rihanna's attention, and it's going to be a person that has a crush on Rihanna and wants to pursue her, that, you know, they can't help but smile every time they think of her. And with this card here, due to the fact of that, it is believed that this could be an obstacle. This crush could be more established, more on a certain level. I don't know who's messaging me. Could be on the same level as Rihanna. Let's say, for example, this person could be another business person that has a crush on Rihanna and is going to catch Rihanna's attention. So somewhere down the line, allegedly, there is going to be like a crush that's going to try to get Rihanna's attention. And that's going to be a challenge to ASAP, because either he's still trying to stay within the relationship, enjoy the benefits of the relationship, you know, because of Rihanna and, you know, her success and who she is. That may become a challenge for him to try to stop this person from coming in, which is interesting. Okay, guys, so that concludes the reading for ASAP. I'm not going to read anymore. So I'm going to put the crush card aside. I'm going to add the rest. So we have Ghosted. We have Queer. Oh, Lord have mercy. We have the Abusive card. We have the Connection card. We have Polly. The last two we have Immature. And we have Boundaries. Okay, guys, so I am going to see if there any secret message, which I doubt that there are any secret messages, because, you know, there are 3 broken hearts, 1 ghost sign, 1 hazard sign, 1 flower, and 1 pony. So
yeah, I'm not going to cut the camera off because there's definitely no secret messages in his reading. But I pulled out a total of 8 cards, and I feel as though that this is enough. So I am going to conclude this episode of Love Neon with Celebrities. Again, if you guys have made it to the end, feel free to leave a like, comment if you like, and if you guys really, like to hear me babble and like to see me pull cards and all that good stuff, then hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you sign up for notifications so that way you'll be aware about whose videos I'm going to post. Also, with the Love Neon with Celebrities, I do have other episodes. There's episodes involving Ariana Grande and her boyfriend Ethan Slate, Jungkook, Suga of BTS by far. I have Felix from Stray Kids, and the week before last, I did one on Evan Peters. So if you guys are fans of either one, either one or anyone else that I described, oh my god, I can't talk, feel free to check out those videos. The playlist is on my channel. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and be on the lookout for next week. I am planning on doing a follow-up on Henry Cavill. It was requested by my girl Lexi. So we are going to see, because I'm curious myself as to what the hell is going on, since I read all that crazy stuff. Like, if you guys want to prep yourself up for the reading, be sure to go to the Henry Cavill playlist of the reading that I did on him, just so you guys can catch up on, everything what I said. So, because I don't feel like going back. I only will go back like a little bit, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that much talking. Go back to that first reading before this one. So be on the lookout for that. Also, guys, I want to let you know as well that on my channel, Neon Love with Celebrities, these episodes tend to come out every Friday, while my other full readings will come out every Wednesday and one Sunday of each month. That is the schedule I am trying to keep up with. Yeah, so we're going to see how that goes, because I have nothing to do but myself being at work and do nothing but shuffle cards all day. So yeah, it's exciting. But just want to let you know those little notes there. Okay, let me hop off in here, and I'll talk to you guys next time, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.